Hey Cavs, welcome to the new edition of the Cav Report. I'm Chris Huang. The bookstore hosted a grad fair on the second floor of the comm building from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. They were selling graduation memorabilia as well as caps and gowns, which can be still bought online at ball4.com. After buying their cap and gown, students could record a short video for graduation day where they talked about the people they were most thankful for. Student ambassadors also hosted a table for cap decoration. Soon-to-be graduates could douse their caps in glitter, adorn them with stickers, and more. Popcorn and candy were also served. For more information on graduation, contact the counseling offices. College drinking is a problem. Here are things to keep in mind.
April is Alcohol Awareness Month, and as students come back from spring break, it's important to remember the dangers involved with drinking. Excessive drinking over an extended period of time can lead to health problems, especially with internal organs and the brain, often causing lifelong difficulties. Over 1,800 college students die from alcohol-related unintentional injuries, including motor vehicle crashes. Roughly 20% of college students meet the criteria for an alcohol use disorder. About 1 in 4 college students report academic consequences from drinking, including missed class, falling behind in class, doing poorly on exams or papers, and receiving lower grades overall. The college has resources available to students who think they might be struggling with an alcohol addiction, and the JCCC Alcohol and Drug Information Assistance blog, the blog for students, parents, faculty, and staff that includes information about meeting times and locations and other additional resources. From the Campus Ledger, I'm Simone Griggs.
An opioid epidemic is sweeping the nation, Vincent Amiri reports.
There is not anything I haven't heard someone confess to having not done to get drugs.
Psychology professor Ryan Darrow gave us some information on opioids and how opioid addiction and dependence happens.
When we think of opioids, they are a classification of drugs. That's all that it is. It's a drug. It's either synthetic or natural. Natural opioids are made out of the poppy plant, and they actually harvest the opium from it, and they create pain medication because pain is a natural part of life. Somebody has a car accident, they break their femur, so a person would take the medication and it blocks those nociceptor sensors in the brain that are screaming with pain from the signal coming from that part of the body, and it blocks that receptor and it causes the pain to go away. Differentiate more practically between addiction and dependence. The physical aspects of it are dependence. The psychological aspects of it are addiction. And the whole lifestyle can become addicting. Sometimes it's an environment, sometimes it's a neighborhood, sometimes it's a cohort of friends, and it can become a cycle of addiction. And that addictive part of it, I would say it's significantly more powerful than the actual physical dependence.
For the Campus Ledger, I'm Vincent Amiri.
And finally, we have a feature package from the Advanced Video Production class.
There are many natural occurring enemies to small birds. Here on campus at JCCC, however, the biggest threat to bird life may be the windows. In 2017, JCCC Waste Minimization Coordinator Crystal Anton decided to launch a study that focused on pinpointing the cause of bird deaths on campus.
So we have some set paths, and I have volunteers that go out and they walk these paths. If they do find a bird, what they do is they put an orange cone down. They record the window number. They do a series of photographs, and they fill out this tag. They weigh it, and it goes to KU Center for Biodiversity when we're done with them.
Throughout their study, Crystal and her team have found a few spots on campus to be particularly troubling.
There may be some issues on the arts building. The entryway is completely see-through. My bigger concern is the CTE building.
As of February 28, 2019, 26 people have recorded 302 bird strikes, with 60 different species being accounted for.
We had 42 Swainson thrushes in the spring, and we had 35 hummingbirds, ruby-throated hummingbirds.
As the study continues, Anton hopes to reduce collisions as much as she can around campus. That way the birds can focus on their natural predators and not the windows. This has been Ryan Klausner for JCCC News, signing off.
Well, that wraps up this edition of the Cav Report. Tune in for next time.